Okay. Uh, can Sister Shabnam, the admin, she wants to join. Can I become co-host or something like that?
Salam alaikum, Sheikh.
عليكم
You
السلام.
are the co-host, and I've started the recording, and hopefully I can upload it and it will be available for those who didn't join.
Okay. So basically, Sister Shabnam, she says she's unable to join.
Um, I can't see anybody joining.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Was the link changed or from yesterday?
No, Sheikh, it's the same link.
Okay, so
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Shaykhna. How are you?
وعليكم السلام, my son. How are you, my dear?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so I'm just going to start until she is entered. اوكي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة الأبدية على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى قيام يوم الدين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. So we have about some of them, they mentioned that they have some madaris commitments in the morning, so they are not able to join. However, we are recording this so it can be available in the group for those who missed this session. So the purpose of this, just to give you an idea about, and we have Sister Shabnam here, may Allah bless her. She's the admin of World Federation's HAWZA. So to give you just an idea and the direction which you may consider taking. So first of all, HAWZA, initially HAWZA means School of Law. That means Ahkam. The route of HAWZA is Ijtihad. Um, you can see all our books, Kutub al-Arba'a, Al-Kafi, 2 volumes in Aqaid, and the remaining volumes are in Fiqh, Ahkam. استبصار أحكام, تهذيب أحكام, وسائل الشيعة, the 20 volumes, أحكام. أحكام means Islamic law. So the Hausa initiated the core direction, the main direction of Hausa School of Law. Now, what happens that many people they want to just know general Islamic education, more about other things than law. So they used to go to Hausa thinking that they are going to. Even when I was in United States, I would ask some of the youth. They say we want to go Hausa. Why? To know Islam. You can know Islam from the lectures, from the YouTube, from a lot of resources. Why do you want to go to Hausa to know Islam? Hausa is school of law. Yes, if you so what happened after that, many people they would go Hausa, they would come back and they don't have anything other than law, Lum'a, Makasib, this and they will become Imam Jama'at, and they will not have any historical background, tafsir background, akhlaq background, aqaid background, anything other than law. And that was a kind of failure of the responsibility of Alhamdulillah, they survived because still somebody who studies law, he gets all the tools to understand any other science. If you are able to understand the Quran and the Hadith, then you are able to understand other areas of Islamic science. However, they did not have any specific depth in other areas because they did not have practice except applying those tools in the area of fiqh. So then we had seen some movements in Najaf al-Ashraf in recent, like 20th century. So some subjects were like, for example, Madrasa Dar al-Hikmah or Sayyid Hakim's attempt to bring other subjects as well due to the need of the Imam Jama'ah who doesn't have only fiqh, he has fiqh and other things. So that is why there has been addition of, and then in Islamic Republic when we have this new Hausa system, Payan, it has a lot in it. It has history, it has comparative religion, it has a lot of things. Because Imam Jama'ah or any researcher, Islamic researcher, he might need different areas of Islamic knowledge, not just fiqh. So that's why based on that direction, you will see in World Federation HAWZA Online, you will see fiqh direction plus some extra other non-fiqh subjects, which is for the muballigh. So there is a ijtihad direction if you want to become mujtahid, if you want to become a man of law, or a general muballigh where you can sit on the mimbar, become Imam Jama'ah, give them fiqh and any other type of knowledge. Or you don't want to become Imam Jama'ah, just you want to know more about aqaid, more about akhlaq, more about irfan, more about philosophy, more about those things. So it's not about becoming Imam Jama'ah. Imam Jama'ah was like, and if somebody if there's a masjid and they're looking for somebody and they saw someone back from Hausa, that will be a default position that okay, let's bring him. But Imam Jama'ah can be anyone who knows the Salat Jama'ah, who knows everything related to Salat Jama'ah, Qira'at properly, and then general Islamic education background. So that's why World Federation HAWZA Online, it serves these two purposes. We have fiqh, and then you will see Sahif al-Sajjadiyya, Nahj al-Balagha, and history and aqaid and all the other things. So that's those who graduate from World Federation HAWZA Online, they are not just fiqh, okay, they have other Islamic knowledge skills as well. So this is very important to understand that fiqh means school of law. So why too much importance in school of law? There are people that say, why we're too fiqh centric? It's not about us. It's we Muslims, especially school of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam, are part and parcel of intellectual society. So in intellectual society, the law, the constitution, that governs the intellectual society. Even in many countries like Pakistan, in this and that, this ayin. But in some countries, they take the ayin, the constitution, the law, the judges, they put them in the prison. So that's the sign of countries which are corrupted. When the ruler takes over the constitution and the law and just bypasses the law by signing executive orders and all those kind of things. So this is sign of a corruption country. Many of the Western countries know anyone, you can sue anyone. You can sue even if somebody, if a president offends you, or prime minister offends you, you can sue them in the court because there's a law. system of law. So that is the difference between intellectual society which are governed by law, and societies which are governed by corruption and those people who are bypassing the law, and they just want to fulfill their personal purpose. So there is a law. So that's why School of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam is very peculiar about law. There are other with respect to other schools of thoughts, but a school of Ahlul Bayt, the Shiism, the Hawza, the highest level in the school of law is a marja of taqlid. The man of law governs the whole thing. Ijtihad. Ijtihad is when you become self-dependent, not depending on other marja in fatwa. No, you find out the Islamic law which is is uh, is governing your life and governing other people's life. Now, Islamic law are two types. One are civil kind of laws, like those penalties and punishment. These are not applicable in this time, especially in the school of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, who are the minorities in majority parts of the world. And you need a majority to approve this law, constitution of Islamic law. So that's a Sharia law, which is a civil law, which we cannot implement it in this time. There are other laws which are Islamic marriage laws, divorce laws. These kind of laws, we need a mujtahid for that. And there are other things also, distributing the wealth and the minor issues. Those kind of judiciary laws are needed, and we need mujtahideen. Marja says these kind of things can be sorted out by any mujtahid. Like divorce issues, we are having so many cases of divorce issues. You don't have marja at-taqlid to solve it. Any marja at-taqlid, any mujtahid who has reached the level of ijtihad, he is a judge. Any mujtahid is a judge, a man of law. He can issue. So Muslim communities, be it in Iran or Iraq or wherever we have clusters of Muslim communities, we need judge to solve our internal problems, not necessarily the civil or the government or the judiciary laws related to the country or to the punishment, those kind of things. No, to solving the problems, that needs to be a judge. Dispute. It is my money, it's your money. Where will we go? You come to an ayatullah who is a judge, okay, who is a mujtahid, not necessarily marja. Both parties, they agree that we are going to come to ayatullah fulan, okay. Sit in front of them, present your case. He will see the case, study the case, look into the evidences, and then give you a decree, and you have to follow that decree. You cannot say, no, my marja say this Sistani damadullah. No, this is a judge, and you both approach to a judge. It is going to be, you have to implement it. Some disputes about the inheritance. So this is another area of a school of law, a man of law who deals. And then the third section is all our Islamic laws related to our ibadat, like fasting, zakat, khums, all those kind of things. So these are the areas where the school of law is important for the Shia communities around the world. In Iran, for example, it's a majority Shia country. So they have executive law, they have government, they have everything which is according to Islamic constitution. And they have judges, so many judges. That means so many mujtahideen. In every region, there are 3, 4 judges, and one the supreme judge. Because in school of Ahlul Bayt, alayhi salatu wasalam, a judge must be a mujtahid. Okay, if a judge is not a mujtahid, his decree is not executed, and his even if he was right, it does not have any authority. Okay, that means if you disobey that judge and for some reasons, you are not going to be punished on the day of judgment, because he's not a mujtahid. See how much authority the mujtahid has, because he's self-dependent and not depending on any other marja. And then we said Sharia. So now in HAWZA, not everybody is inclined towards law. Some people, they want to do tafsir. Some people, they want to do what they say, history, researcher in history. So school of law gives you the tools of a researcher, because that's the highest level of analytical education, understanding the Quran, the Hadith. And that tool can be used not for fiqh, It can be used also for doing a research on history. However, the methodology of history is different. As are going to study in Ilm al-Hadith, that the methodologies are different. Methodology of dua, researching dua is different. Methodology of researching akhlaq concepts are different. Methodology of fiqh is very tough and tight. So if you study the tough and tight measures, then you will be very careful in the historical, even the method of history, dua, akhlaq, and those are different methods, and they're more flexible, but you are going to be very cautious when looking into the narrations and the ayat of the Quran. So that is why when I'm going to show you the Hawza subjects, and you'll see there is a history. Oh, what you said, history is not a Hawza subject. Saif al-Sajjadi is not a Hawza subject. This is not a Hawza. Yes, because not everybody wants to become a mujtahid. Those who want to become mujtahid and they want to be expert in law, and for me, it's very much important that Imam Jama'ah, yes, can be led by any mu'min, adil person who's good qira'at, everything, little bit ahkam of Jama'at, he's familiar, fine. But a person Imam Jama'ah is not just like Imam Jama'ah. People, they come and they ask him about ahkam. Okay, I have this problem. My wife said this. My husband said this. My father left this much money. My this, homes, zakat. I traveled and my fast. I don't know. Should I qaza? Should I not do qaza? And all those kind of things. So a man of law, Imam Jama'ah, needs to be someone who is good in Islamic law. Even if he's not memorized, you know where to find their answer and just give it to them, the person who's asking. So that's the responsibility of the what they say, the perfect qualities of Imam Jama'ah, their basic qualities and their maximum or excellent qualities. And so fiqh, Islamic jurisprudence, is very important. Even if you are not going to be Imam Jama'ah, you are a Muslim follower of Ahlul Bayt, you need to know the ahkam. So we follow the direction of Ayatollah al-Uzma Sayyid Ali Sistani Damadullah. However, if you are following Sheikh Wahid al-Khurasani or Sayyid al-Khamenei or any other marja', you can bring your tawdih with in front of you, a book of law, and compare. At least you're getting a general direction of fiqh, and you are going to check your specific marja', what does he say. So basically the route we are using is the book of law of Ayatollah al-Uzma Ali Sayyid Ali Sistani in the ahkam. However, in the analytical jurisprudence and demonstrative jurisprudence, we are using some the books which are known in the Hawza, and we are trying to use the updated books and updated by the contemporary scholars like Sheikh Bakr al-Ayrawani and others. So that now, after that introduction, I'll let you give you some time for question and answer. Just I want to show you the website of, and I think you must have looked the whole night. I sent you a lot of stuff there, and some of you might have been able to go and check it out. Some of you might not. Anyhow, so it's very important to go through the website. Now we have Hausa studies. If you see Hausa studies, we have level 1, level 2, level 3. Whoever does 360 credits, that's the complete course. So each year you do 120 credits. That means each semester 60 credits. Okay. Some courses are 20 credits, some courses are 10 credits. So you can take 3 courses of 20, and or you can take courses of 6 courses of 10 credits, or you can mix and match if you are a full-time Hausa student. To be a part-time Hausa student, minimum credit to qualify the scholarship, you have to take minimum of 30 credits. My daughter said, Shabnam, correct me at the end, let me know, because you're the more understanding in these technical things. I'm just mentioning what is in my mind and what I have understood. So basically, you might be able to take one subject, but you will not be qualified for the scholarship. And my daughter Shabnam, inshallah, she will confirm this at the end. So you may not be qualified for scholarship if you are not able, if you cannot afford the fees. Okay, so there is a scholarship of Sayyidah Khadija Salamullahi alayha. So you can take 30 credits. That means half time. So if you take full credit, you can finish in 3 years, 120. Next year, you have accumulated 240. Third year, you have accumulated 360 credits. It's not that you are required 240 credits next year. No, it's that you have you will be completing 240 credits, because some they ask me, oh, the second year their credits are going to be increased. No, they're going to be 120 credits. It is second level, you have reached 240. And the third level, you have reached 360, you're graduating. Okay, so this is what they mean by 120, 240, because every semester 60 credits, 60 credits. That's 120, like 3 months. First semester, like September, October, November, 60, and then February, March, April, 60. That makes it 120. If you're a half timer or you're applying for scholarship, the minimum you need is 30 credits. That means instead of 3 years, you are going to go 6 years. That's number one. So this is a route. Besides this, there's Arabic language, which the credits of Arabic language are not mixed with these. My daughter, also, at this point, you need to correct me, because that's a separate route. HAWZA students, they need to do Arabic. So besides these 360, 80 credits are for Arabic language. So that we have two different credit system. One is credit for HAWZA subjects, one is credit for Arabic language. So this is something which I'm going to explain here. Now, obviously, 1 to 2 years based on 30 credits, 2 years, 60 credits, one semester, 1 year. Okay. Um, so these are all, you can see 3 to 5 years, could be 6 years based on half time, full time. You must have read this. I'm not going to read this. I'm just going to go to this area where, let me see if this pen works. Yeah, good. So I'm just going to give you an idea about what are the core houses topics and the supplementary. So if you're muballigh, you can choose anything, but make sure that you have fiqh, law 1 and law 2. But for hawza, the classical or the core hawza subjects, I'm going to point out here. So you have Islamic law, because hawza is all about Islamic law. Islamic law 1, Islamic law 2. Okay. And then we have logic. So in first year, the core hawza subject is Islamic law 1, Islamic law 2. Those who did Islamic law 2 previous semester, they are going to take Islamic law 1. And those who did not take, those are new, inshallah, they will take Islamic law 2 in February, inshallah. So this is something which is for in the first year. If we go to the second year, which is called intermediate, okay, here those who want to take the route of ijtihad and fiqh, the core school of law, principle of Islamic jurisprudence, very important subject, ilm usul al-fiqh, okay, hadith studies. So you can see these are the two core hawza subjects here. The rest are Quranic sciences about the Quran. Okay, Quran, the seven letters, the seven reciters, and all those arguments about authenticity of the Quran, which is very important as a general knowledge. Everyone needs to know that subject. And from the members, you don't get to hear about that a lot. So the arguments, Sahif al-Sajjadiyah, let's say somebody says, I don't want to go to this hadith study route. I mean, at the end of the curriculum, you will have to do everything. But to build up your route, I'm focusing on the school of law thing. So the batch which I'm responsible of, I'm mapping them the way they could go to the school of law. But if you decide to slip here and there, you're most welcome to do that. Okay. Like someone said, I don't want to become like a mujtahid something. Can I take Sahif al-Sajjadiyah this year, like this one? Yeah, why not? Sahif al-Sajjadiyah, you're most welcome to do. It's all thawab fi sabilillah, to learn and to educate yourself. And here on second semester, this is also a core HAWZA topic. Introduction to the demonstrative jurisprudence. Demonstrative jurisprudence, it's like means ijtihad. Okay, deriving the laws, understanding the resources. So when you hear demonstrative jurisprudence and you want that route of ijtihad, route of fiqh, in depth in fiqh, that means this is an important subject for you. And then we have Quranic exegesis, because one of the sources of fiqh is Quran. We have about 600 ayat talking about ahkam, salat, fasting. So you can see here also you have this 30 credits and you have this 30 credits. Okay. So I want those who want to take the track of School of Law to finish these subjects first. Okay. So that they are able to continue in Sutuh, wherever they are going to study, Qom, Najaf, plus they can take the remaining subjects whenever they are in Qom or Najaf, wherever. But these things, if you are taking a part-time, okay, if you are taking full-time, take all these subjects, okay, 60 credits, 60 credits. But if you're taking half time and you want the fiqh route, jurisprudence route, then this is something which you, so obviously the hadith is on the level 2. However, I spoke to the Sheikh Muhammad Ismail, head of HAWZA. My students, they can take hadith studies this year with Islamic law 1. So this is why I have mentioned that choose Islamic law, choose 1 and 5, because this is the route we want to take for the 30 credits. Take it in the HAWZA route. But later on, as I said, once you start doing this, because I need these subjects to be done so that you are able to do Sutuh in Hawzatul Najaf or Qom when you go, because some of you are deciding to go to complete their studies in Qom and Najaf. That's why I want to build up your School of Law structure, so that when you go there, you're ready to get in Sutuh and you complete these subjects as well. So this is the second year. Some people will say, no, I want to learn more about the Imams alayhi salam. Fine. I want to learn more about Nahj al-Balagha. As I said, if you're doing full program, which is condition for scholarship, you want scholarship, 360 credits need to be completed. So therefore, eventually you will do Nahj al-Balagha. But some say, no, I want to do now Nahj al-Balagha. I want to do now Sahih al-Sajjadiyah. Fine. As long as you are not the route which I want to map for your future HAWZA studies, okay? Because every Sunday I'm giving Bahth of Sayyid al-Khou'i, Tanqih. So for you to come to my Bahth of Sayyid al-Khou'i, Tanqih, okay, advanced level Bahth, but I'm simplifying it to the Sutuh level. You need to complete the courses which I'm routing. Obviously, though, that Bahth is not under the World Federation HAWZA. That is a long going thing, continuously going on, entire year. Every Sunday, I have 1.5 hour for that. So to attend that, you need to finish these which I'm marking, so that you are able to attend those sessions. Okay, so we go to the third year. Okay, as I said, they are 3 years, and here also the core HAWZA topics: demonstrative jurisprudence, ijtihad, like deriving the laws of narrator evaluation, like the Rijal. Rijal is narrator, Ilm Rijal al-Hadith. Okay, so these you can see also are 30 credits. So next year, inshallah, bidnillahi ta'ala, you will be taking these two, or next semester you can take actually narrator evaluation, because if you finish Hadith this semester, we'll recommend Sheikh Muhammad Ismail to put narrator evaluation, so that you are done with Hadith and Rijal. And then This is the hadith of ahkam. Remember, we have ayatul ahkam. These are narrations, hadith. The hadith of ahkam are discussed in this. And we have reading in pivotal jurisprudence texts. Okay. So you can see every semester, those who are planning to attend the Bahth with me, they have every semester they can have 30 credits if they are half time. Okay. But if they are full time, they can take any other subjects as well besides these. But I'm mapping these things for those people who are interested in core Hausa, because I'm a fanatic in Hausa studies, or the core Hausa studies, the fiqh route. Okay, that's my specialty, usul and fiqh. So that's why I'm not imposing this on people to do this route. I'm saying those who are interested in this route to become a scholar, the definition of scholar, the definition of Ayatullah is school of law. Okay. Other than that, if ulama, they have some of them ulamas, they said that we've studied in Qum 10 years, and I asked them how much fiqh you did, just like a few booklets or something like that. They're not scholar, they're muballighin. Scholar is a someone in our Hausa terminology who is a man of law. Okay. He can govern the community by directing them with the Islamic law things. So this is something which I wanted to mention about this Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. As far as it goes with the fees, I have mentioned in the message that you see these 10 credits. 10 credits is 115, about 115 pounds. Okay. Um, so there, if you can't afford, please email us to the admin, and let me also know, so we can see how. But commitment is important. Last semester, some of them, they applied for scholarship. Unfortunately, because of the circumstances, giving them benefit of doubt, we don't want to blame anybody of negligence or shortcoming or no, they had circumstances, some reasons, problems, family, this, that, job issue, study issue. They did not continue. Okay. So they deprived themselves from scholarship through me. Now, if they want, they have to directly communicate with the Hausa, because I'm embarrassed to go and ask the Hausa. That's why, if you had circumstances, you're not able to, you need to patch up yourself, please email the Hausa, and our daughter Shabnam is here also, and you can reapply directly, but not through me. I'm going to take those who are going to really leave everything aside and dedicate themselves for this purpose, because the scholarship requires for you to do full program, even if you do it in 10 years, but you do full program, so you will get the scholarship. Number one. And there are times, if you are really in difficult situation, after proving yourself and your commitment, your program can be totally subsidized, not to pay any penny, if you cannot afford it. That's the condition. So therefore, and if you can afford some, you tell the admin, I can afford this much. If you can't afford, so basically the scholarship is available for those people who cannot afford, or those people who can afford, but it can become very difficult and tight for them to pay 100 pounds per month. Let's say if you're taking three credits, so we are looking at 345 pounds per one semester. That means each month 115 pound. So that might be difficult for some. You can just express it privately to the admin, or you can, if you're from my batch, you can communicate with me, and inshallah I can take the appeal to the admin. So this is something which is about the fees. Don't worry about the fees. Sheikh Muhammad Ismail, yesterday I made a meeting with him. He said, please encourage them to join Hausa. Let the fee not be a hurdle for them. And this is the Arabic language program, which is running beside the Hausa program. We said 360 credits of HAWZA. And my daughter correct me that these can be included in those 360 or not. You're going to correct me if I'm wrong. So these are running besides the HAWZA program. It is compulsory to learn Arabic. Okay, it is not something you can just skip Arabic and just focus on the Hausa. So 360 plus 80, that means you
Sure.
have, yes,
Yeah,
four.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Yes, my daughter. Bismillah.
Yes. Yeah, just a few words from me. Firstly, yeah, I confirm everything that you've said until now is correct. The 360 credits of Hausa studies have been divided in three levels. So progressing from level one, and that would be the best way to go from level one, subjects, and then Hadith studies from level two. Those subjects, there also you can take those because it doesn't have a prerequisite. But for level three subjects, definitely they have prerequisites. So that would be the last stage to go. So first would be to cover the level one and level two subjects, inshallah. And 80 credits of Arabic is separate from this 360 credits. So that will be 20 credits per semester. So you can take a maximum of 60 credits of Hausa studies separately, plus 20 of Arabic per semester. Okay. Yeah, and with regards to scholarship, as you've already mentioned, inshallah, we are really encouraging everybody to join, and we are offering scholarships to everybody, of course, case by case basis. So whoever's coming via Sheikh, inshallah, we will again consider case by case basis, and we will definitely consider the circumstances and provide scholarship for all students, inshallah. But definitely, for continued scholarship, the performance per semester will matter the most. Your attendance, your performance, and that will be that will be the main criteria for your continued scholarship for the semesters that go on, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay. Yeah.
Any questions? We have Sister Shabnam here, our amazing daughter, the giant. She's the admin there, and day and night she's working very hard. We have now opened a branch for French speaking people. They can also now have Hausa in French. They don't have to join English if those subjects which they want are available in French, inshallah, because it's the first year, and it's the first experience over and all in general in the whole world to have a French speaking Hausa. So we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the admin and the team of French all the success. It's first and it's going to be very challenging. So inshallah, Allah will help. Inshallah, 12th Imam Ajjalallah ta'ala will be with you. Yes, so any other questions? So my daughter, we have some of them. They are, I won't say elderly, they are young, but they are about 40, 45, and 50, and they were interested. So inshallah, we will have a variety from 18 years old till going on 50, 55 years old students, inshallah.
Inshallah, inshallah. Definitely, there's no age barrier for learning. We have also had people going up till 75, alhamdulillah, who have joined the houses. So yeah, age shouldn't be a barrier, definitely. Just one thing that I would like to convey to everyone is if we once you start Hausa with us, we'll really encourage to keep a clear communication, right? In case you're not able to catch up on your lectures, if you're not able to attend the tutorials, if you're not able to give the examination, please keep the admins informed in advance. There's always a way out for things, like if the exam date is not suitable, the time is not suitable, we can try to adjust around once a while. Of course, not every time you will be excused, but once a while we can definitely try to work around things. But you will have to definitely keep the admins informed well in advance that this time is not working for me, or this day is not working for me, or I won't be attending the tutorial. We will really need a clear communication from the students so that we are able to function smoothly, inshallah. Right? What happens sometimes is right at the end of the semester, we realize that there are students who have not attended tutorials, not given examinations, they have not seen the lectures. Then it's no use for the students, for the admins also. There's work that how to proceed with these students. Then the scholarship is denied for the coming semester, right? So we if you're not able to, we do understand there are other commitments as well, right? But if you are not able to catch up on your studies, or you're not able to like attend the exam or the tutorial, just keep us informed, so inshallah we can work around a way and help you study better with us, inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah. And for the retake, my daughter Shabnam knows I'm the worst person and very tough. I don't support retake the exams because this opens a door more and more to be like flexible when it comes. So, uh, attendance, tutorials, previous exam given properly. Yeah, there are very rare cases, as my daughter said, case to case by case. So if there is a retake, we are going to look into the, especially me, how many sessions you attended, how many assessments you attended, and you missed one assessment out of four. Inshallah, there can be. Otherwise, I'm very against retaking, but other shuyukhs are more merciful and more flexible. But for me, I'm very tough in this. So please, when you take my sessions, don't depend on retake, because rarely I allow retaking in my sessions. So make sure that you are there. And the assessment is, for my assessments are multiple choice. Even if you are in Iraq, you can just go on the portal, half an hour, answer the questions, and done. So I've limited, unless God forbid if someone was sick or the internet was like totally not working, and that at the time of the examination slot or assessment slot was open, then yes, these things are taken into. But anyone comes to me, Sheikh, I was traveling, there was internet. Yes, you should have opened the internet and answer the questions. Even if you don't answer properly, you get like below 50%, below 20, at least that gives us incentive to give you another chance, you see. But not showing up for assessment, and you have internet, you are available, there's no extreme emergency, extreme. I went to Umrah and I used to give Hawza classes. So people are there. We are going to go to Samara. I said no. I have to give my class. I have commitment. I will join you guys. Or this is what happens, because I give you time, you give me time. I give you commitment, you give me commitment. And many students, I had so many students, they did not give commit. I stopped committing. Now they said, please teach us, teach us. I said, no, you're done. So for me, because I don't take anything from my personal Hausa classes, so I need commitment. You get commitment. Scholarship here is given. That means help is given to you. So they have committed. They have shown you their commitment to take you in and provide you with education. You also dedicate yourself to the 12th Imam Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif for this, because this is not for us, this is for Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. So that is something which I need to inform you, that try not to miss your assessments, especially in my sessions, especially in Arabic and those things, because it's difficult for me when Sister Shabnam comes and, Sheikh, we want to make an assessment for a retake. I said, I don't have time. Preparing multiple choice questions is so difficult. I have to spend 5 6 hours until I prepare an assessment. So I tell her that no, for me, yes, if it's an essay question, that's fine. So just a few essay questions we give them, and it's more difficult than the multiple choice and those kind of questions. So and the students, they struggle in essay questions many times. So that's why for me to prepare an assessment, it's a hassle. So retaking the assessments, those kind of things are a bit difficult for me. But Sister Shabnam is merciful. She will find out a way to help you guys, inshallah. Yes, my daughter.
Yeah, there's one question in the chat box, so I'll just answer that. Is it possible to have access to previous year's material? So basically, we keep the materials live until 1 month more after the semester has ended. And for all the documents that are there on the platform, you can download. Those are all downloadable documents. The PPTs and the other notes of the professors, they are downloadable. So you can download them and save it on your own personal desktop. But after 1 month of the semester ending, the access will be removed. So after that, you will not be able to access the lectures. The documents you can save, on your own desktop. So make sure that you download all your documents and all of the resources that the teachers have provided on the platform, so that you can use it for, as long as you wish. But the access for lectures will be only there for a month after the semester ends. Okay.
Any other question?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. I'm wondering how to add these new two modules to the learning management system.
So my daughter, when is the registration going to be opened? Or they have to
So
send
for
an
the
email?
existing students who are already registered, who are with us from the last semester, we've already sent out an email to them that you need to reply back to admin, stating the modules that you want to do, and inshallah we will update your system in this coming month.
Thank you. I sent the email, so yeah, I'm
Yeah. So
already
inshallah.
logged in the management system. Thank you.
Right, inshallah, it will be updated. You will be able to see the lectures directly when the semester starts, which will be 1st of September, inshallah. But before that, we will definitely update your system with the modules.
Perfect, thank you.
Welcome.
So the courses which are, my daughter just, if anybody is going to ask, I just want to make sure that some of them, they might choose a different route than the fiqh route which I'm proposing. So let me show them this thing. Um,
We are offering 12 subjects this semester,
yeah, so I'm
right?
going to show them the screenshot of it. And
Yeah.
okay, so
I'm just reposting that message on the group if you like.
yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so if you can see the screen, let me just take yeah, now you're able to see the screen. And they have this also the email with the message I sent in the group. Let me see if I can. Yes. So you can see we have Islamic theology. Those who are not interested in the route of the fiqh, they can take any subjects they like to, but I would strongly recommend Islamic law one should be part, because you need to learn about the ahkam, salat, ghusl, wudu, these kind of. So for me, this is a compulsory subject, Islamic law. And if you don't want to take hadith, you can take life of the Prophet. My daughter, and none of these have prerequisites, no?
This is the 11th one. It has
Yes.
a prerequisite. I just need to check again. Just give me a
Okay.
minute.
No problem. They because those who are non fiqh route, I think they would love Sahif al-Sajjadiyya. They would love to take Quranic exegesis. They would love to take Nahjul Balagha, pioneering Muslims, scholars, their work. So I think they have enough subjects. But if they know what requires prerequisite, so they would not like be sending in email. Uh, so I think philosophy
So
is the third.
Islamic philosophy has a prerequisite
Yes,
logic.
logic. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, and the 11th subject, it's actually a new subject. So we are introducing this module for the first time. So I'll have to actually ask Sheikh Ismail, and then I can get back on the group if
Yeah.
it has a prerequisite or no.
I
Because we
think
are actually replacing this module now.
I think 10, 11, 12, leave it this
Yeah,
year, this semester, because these are last
level
third
3
year,
modules. Yeah.
level 3 modules. The rest you can choose. As I said, strong recommendation. Principles of Islamic jurisprudence also requires logic, so you can't take this one. This will be my route of fiqh next semester. So next semester, inshallah, you'll take logic. After that, you'll be able to take this one. This one requires logic as a prerequisite. Ilm usul al-fiqh. The rest, yeah, you can, if you are not interested in hadith studies, I think you'll enjoy hadith studies, because we all deal with hadith. You see, even if you are not going to take fiqh route, you look into the hadith. You need your muballigh. You need to know what are the types of hadith, daif hadith. Why the hadith is daif, weak. Why the hadith. I think all of you should take hadith studies, because it's more about half of the course is history about development of the hadith, development of the books of hadith, about the people, the fabrication hadith. And then after that, we are going to discuss al-kafi, al-istibsar, al-tadhib, manah al-faqih. And those are arguments. So I think just stick to hadith studies. It's my recommendation. It will give you strength in understanding the hadith literature we have. But again, if you decide Nahj al-Balagha or Sahif al-Sajjadiyya or any other of those, you are most welcome to. But for fiqh route, this is what I have mapped for my fiqh students. Okay? Any other questions?
Sheikh, I had a question.
Yes, yes.
So it's about the Arabic language. Are we going to be automatically enrolled in the Arabic one, or do we have a choice to select the times and everything?
My daughter Shabnam?
Yeah, sure. So when we open the Arabic groups, they have not been finalized as yet. Inshallah, once we have the final timings of the Arabic groups that we're offering, we will get back to you with the options. So for now, what you can do is on the email, just mention that you are also interested in doing Arabic for this semester, and we will, keep you flagged. And then once the Arabic groups are finalized, we will send the options to you.
All right,
All
thank you
right.
so much. Yes, Jazakallah. So it's not compulsory for the students to take the Arabic one for this semester if they cannot do it, or is it compulsory?
So for certificate students, yes, and for scholarship students and certificate students, right, it is compulsory that they start with Arabic plus one HAWZA module, right?
Yeah.
Because we encourage, everybody, especially who want to do this as a serious course of study, that you start with Arabic and you do HAWZA studies alongside of it. Because as it is, as you progress in the HAWZA studies, when you are doing learning the language as well, it's going to definitely help you, because there are a lot of resources in Arabic as well. So it will definitely help you in your course of studies with the HAWZA studies. So for certificate students and everybody who wants to do the entire program, do start off with your Arabic plus one or two modules of HAWZA studies alongside, as you prefer, like how much time you have at, and you can just to give you an idea, a 10 credit module of HAWZA studies will require 4 hours to 5 hours per week. That will cover your watching of the pre-recorded lectures, and going through all the materials, and making your own notes. There could be a live tutorial in the same week. So just to summarize, every 10 credit module requires 4 to 5 hours a week. Okay, and that will double up if you take a 20 credit module. So it will be like 8 to 10 hours a week. Okay, so that's why you can make your choices as per how much time you have at hand. But what we advise is Arabic plus one or two HAWZA studies module should be good enough to start off with, inshallah.
And I have mentioned also in the message that you can take Arabic and take only Islamic law. Okay. So, because Islamic law, most of you, mashallah, know the ahkam of salat, but it's going to be a kind of refresher and putting everything together, ibadat, from purification and also it's not that complicated because you practice fasting, you practice salah, it's just going to fix everything together. So Islamic law and hadith, I said it's easy. My daughter, there was a question. Let's say if I take Islamic law, hadith, and Arabic, in the middle, I feel that I cannot complete hadith studies. So I want to just limit to Arabic and what they say, Islamic law. So can I drop off? Is there any policy of dropping off in the middle of the course? Yes, my daughter, Shabnam. You're on mute. Hello. Are we live? Can someone answer?
Yes, Sheikh.
Okay. So, yeah, now you are back. We are cut off. My daughter, did you get the question, Shabnam?
No, sorry, I just
Yeah, we
missed the
got cut off. We
question.
got cut off. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm repeating. So one of them, they asked that what if I take Arabic language, Islamic law, and Hadith, and in the middle of the route, I feel that I can't continue Hadith. So can I drop Hadith, for example? So do you have any dropping policy? If someone,
Right.
yes,
Sure.
and what
So
is that?
you can choose to defer your module within the first 4 weeks of the semester starting. Okay. So in the first 4 weeks, you should get a very fair idea of how much you can do. Is it getting too overwhelming? Too many subjects you've taken? You'll get a fair idea within the first 4 weeks, because as it is, Arabic is 4 days a week. Then you have to watch your pre-recorded lectures that are released every Monday. So even before 4 weeks, you should understand that if it is okay for you or if it is not. And if you differ within the first 4 weeks, inshallah, what we'll do is we'll defer that module. So whatever fees that you have paid, that will be used up in the next semester, inshallah. So, but if you inform us after the 4 weeks or after towards the end of the semester, then you'll have to again make the full payment the next time to register for that module. Okay.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so inshallah, those who did not attend, they are in the group of WhatsApp. We are going to put this recording there. And inshallah, if you have any question, just feel free to ask in that group, WhatsApp group. It's made to facilitate, and maybe now you don't have, but later, or contact me directly. You have my WhatsApp number as well. And if don't have the answer, then I'll ask my daughter, and inshallah, or you can email her directly. You have the email admin in this message. You saw the message I have sent. So send her a message, okay, um, on this admin at hawzaonline.org. You can send her a message if you have any questions about this or about anything. So feel free, do not hesitate. We are here to help you and strengthen your vision and your dream of serving the 12th Imam Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. My daughter, when is the registration opening approximately?
So for the existing students who were there with us from last semester, you have a direct way. That is, you need to directly just email at admin and you can just let us know the registrations have opened for existing students. For new students, we'll need your details and your profile and everything. So we'll open for them on the 25th of July, wherein the forms will be live and you can submit the form so that we get all your details needed to make the student profile and everything, right? So that will start on the 25th, inshallah. So then you can make your choices
After
for the
12
new
days.
students.
Yes.
25th.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
12 days. But meantime, if is it possible for them to send you email about the subjects they would like, so you have an idea, and mention that we are not registered, we are new students. So you know that those emails are from new students, and though they're emails from your current students. Is that possible?
Well, that should be okay, but it's just that there's a whole new process as it is, because when we get the forms, we as it is send them the forms for selecting the modules.
Okay.
So these emails might get mixed up. So I think that would be a better process wherein they submit the form first and then we make them select the modules, because with the existing students we just have to add a module. With the new ones, you have to make the entire profile as it is, right? So we will not be able to record their selections at this point anyway.
One more important question. Last semester, what happened that some of the students, they were required to have a transcript uploaded, and it was like at close to deadline, and they had to get.
Yeah,
So what are the exact documents you need? So we can list it here, and they have
sure.
to prepare it before registration ahead of time, so that they are not
Right.
crunched with the deadline.
Okay, so there are three documents. One is a passport size photograph of yourself, right?
Okay,
So a photograph.
let me write it down. So, sorry, the
Yeah, a
pen is
passport
messed.
size photograph.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, why is this pen is messed up? The pen is horrible. The battery is weak. Okay. So just bear with me. Anyhow, passport size.
Yeah. And then the second thing would be the first page
My
of the
daughter, my
passport.
daughter, let me can you type it in the message and send it?
Yeah, I'll just message. Yeah, I'll just type it in the message and send you. No problem. Okay.
That will be
So
easy
at this
because
page, at this point, passport size photograph, the first page of your passport, that would be again for verification, and the third thing would be your transcript or your completion certificate of your highest level of education. So if you have done your bachelor's, so that completion certificate, if there might be somebody who's already, who's kind of doing the bachelor's at this point, so they could send a transcript, right, of the last semester or anything. So we want your highest level certificate, your passport first page, and your passport size photograph. Three things. I will send it on the message, inshallah.
any because sometimes we like to have a past HAWZA record, something like that. If they have any, they can.
If they have, they can share it on email. Like that's okay.
It
But
gives
on the
it
form,
gives it gives us a
def-
whole picture about the
definitely,
interest in HAWZA.
definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
So please get your transcripts ready before the deadline, okay, and before the registration even opens, so you are updated in everything and not waiting until last moments and oh I'll get it after 1 week, after 3 days, after 4 days, and just get it. And many of you who are studying in the Western countries, you can just log into your profile and you can get a PDF your transcript and it will be available. So sometimes it's easy, but because many of them they have not done it, they feel, oh, how will I get my transcript? They get frustrated, like it happened last semester with some of our students. So inshallah, I think that's from my side. That is all. Do you guys have any questions? If no, then we can just wrap up. Said Hadi, are you okay? Uh,
Alhamdulillah, yeah, good Sheikh.
Muhammad Shabbar,
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Chaudhry Saab, are you okay? Brother Abdullah, Said Naqwi, did we?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you.
Said
Assalamu
Naqwi,
alaikum Agadan.
Said Naqwi, where are you from?
I'm Shehzad Naqvi.
Okay, Shazad Naqwi, okay. Okay, perfect. Because there's so many Naqwis in my list. I don't know which Naqwi you are. So, mashallah, jazakallah. Okay, perfect. Then, Kadhim Isa, my daughter, everyone, thank you so much for coming. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to send in the group. Maybe your question is also required by others who might not have thought about it. And if you want to send privately, send privately. Anything, we are here to help, facilitate, make it easy on you. But please do not miss your assessment because that becomes difficult on me. So we make easy on you, make it easy on us. Okay. So keep us in your du'as. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
جزاك الله خير شيخ.
في امان الله في امان الله.
جزاك الله.
Jazakallah.